Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition of Grassroots Racing Show.
Welcome to this edition of the Grassroots Racing Show. I'm Doug Thompson with co-host Roger Thompson. And as we've often done, we send Mike Kraft out to racetracks in a variety of areas. But for this race that is shot at Lakeside on October the 4th, Mike Kraft was there and is for the USRA National Championship, pay $5,000 to win.
And take a look at some of the people that are going to be in that race.
Yeah, this is going to be an exciting race and looking forward to it. And it's a 40-lap USRA modified event. I think you're really going to enjoy it. If you like good grassroots racing action, then you're going to see it. Stay tuned to the Grassroots Racing Show. We'll be coming to you from Lakeside Speedway in in Kansas City. So enjoy.
Here we go, race fans. Our A main feature 40-lap will be Trevor Hunt, the 99H. On the pole with Jesse Sabin in a 99 Home Pride and Fido Gallardo out of Las Cruces, New Mexico in the G17. Row 2, Nick Bittiger in the 3B with TP Terry Phillips a 75 and JP Jeremy Payne in a 186. Row 3, the Kenny's Tile 16 of Austin Siebert, Kelly Schrock, and car 3 out of Furlywin, Logan Martin loading back up the 36 car. He will start ninth. Row 4, Jacob Gard on the J17 with Darren Fuqua in the big-time Bail Bonds 87 and the Rocket, Rodney Sanders and that MB Custom Swan Energy outside of row 4. Row 5, it's Tim Setzer in 51, Aaron Morant in the Y9, and Brian Williams. Flying Brian, your current USRA point leader in car 26. Row 6, Jim Moody, the 00 with Scotty Roberts, the 25, and Lance Town, the 21T. To row 7, Jeremy Chambers in car number 17 with Matt Dotson, the 88D, and Tim Carrick, the McCarthy Auto Group 1K. Row 8 is Chad Lyle in 96 with Joe Walker in the 1KX and Dustin Boney, the 22. Row 9, Jim Bodie in the 71, Austin Johnson in the 98, and Mark Hoover in car number 8. In row 10, Larry Harvey in 3, Ken Schrader in car number 9, and Lucas Schott in car 69 out of Chatfield. 30 cars, 40 laps, $5,000 to win our modified A main feature here at Lakeside Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, the final race of the inaugural USRA Nationals. Coming off a turn 4, green flag is out, and we are racing at Lakeside. Three wide off a turn 2, and Trevor Hunt will take the 99 car down into turn number 3. Hunt on the outside, and you see Jesse Sabin coming on the inside. Nick Bittinger in the 3B as Jesse Sabin will lead lap number 1. Sabin, Bittinger, Hunt. Now comes Terry Phillips in the 4th, and Austin Siebert, your top 5.
It's like Fido Gallardo, big problems on the G17. He takes a track slide into the infield. So one of the Las Cruces, New Mexico drivers is down. Fido is out. Meanwhile, good battle for the 4th spot going on. Austin Siebert, Terry Phillips, pair of GRT cars going side by side.
Again, watching off at turn 4, it continues to be Jesse Sabin and that MB Custom 99 car. That Iowa hot shoe showing the way to the 3B of Nick Bittinger, your point leader here. Track champion at Lakeside Speedway in the number 2 spot, trying to track him down just to keep pace. But we're watching Terry Phillips now blow past the 75 car, the Andes Frozen Custard, and bring it along the Kenny's Tile car 16. Here comes Austin Siebert.
Keep your eyes on that 20, Rodney Sanders. He started outside the 4th row. That is 12th position. Right now, he's going to go 3 wide almost with Austin Siebert and Trevor Hunt. Sanders right on the outside of Siebert. That is the battle for the 4th position. Rodney Sanders on the move early.
Sanders, again, another one of those MB Custom, the Swan Energy. MB Custom, get us powered. Coming forward, and they better, because right now Jesse Sabin is waiting for nobody. He is checking out, and his 40-lapper high, dry, and gone on lap number 5.
Sanders took a look into the inside to get around Siebert. He was looking on the inside to get around Phillips in turns 1 and 2. He will follow Phillips on the top side of 3 and 4. That battle for the 3rd spot coming up on the 3 machine of Nick Bittinger. Phillips reeling in your 2nd place car. Meanwhile, crazy Jesse Sabing out in front.
Sabing leads, but the hounds are coming. 40 laps, $5,000 to win here at Lakeside Speedway. Siebert, Hunt, here comes Jeremy Payne now in car 186 out of Springfield, Missouri. The Randy Davidson Trucking, Brian Birch Motorsports now goes past Trevor Hunt, your pole sitter. And look out, we've got one around in turn number 3. And our first caution flag flies here tonight. And it looks to be car number 3. Here tonight again, Larry Harvey. Go, Jesse Sabing. Look at him. He's right above the wall now. Ain't going to let Terry Phillips get up there. Well, not yet anyway. Back into turn number 1. Sabing. And he brings along Terry Phillips. Look at that thing get a drive off of turn 2. Benninger back into 3rd. Austin Siebert now running side by side with Sanders for the number 4 position.
Jeremy Payne also going to enter that battle with Sanders and Siebert. It looks like a triple threat match about to take place. Sanders taking the low side. He'll take Payne with him. He pulls right up beside the other GRT car of Austin Siebert. Now Sanders goes to the top side. Payne, Siebert going at it for the 5th spot. Good move out the low side. Jeremy Payne now to 5th.
JP brings the Randy Davidson Trucking Allgaier Durham Race Engines New Vision Graphics car 186 now to the top 5. Taking a look to see Payne started 6th, and right now in the top 5 with Sabing your leader, Phillips, Bittinger, then you see Sanders and Payne.
Man, it doesn't get any better than this. You're watching the Grassroots Racing Show.
Say Rodney Sanders looking good off the top side of 2, but couldn't quite catch the 3B of Nick Bittinger. He'll try once again on the outside of 3 and 4. Bittinger hugging the bottom, getting a good lift. Still Bittinger in 3rd, Sanders back in 4th. Jesse Sabing a little wiggle in turn number 1. Now Sanders all over the back end of Phillips. Has to check up, so TP maintains the 2nd spot. Bittinger holding on to 3rd. Sanders still looking on that top side for anything.
Anything, everything,
and then some.
And then some, indeed. Back into turn number 1. Bittinger stays right in the bottom groove. Sanders now will get the drive off of turn 2 and see a Nick Bittinger. Sit down, take a seat. Back into 4th. Sanders 3rd. Phillips 2nd. And the advantage continues to be the home pride 99 of Jesse Sabing.
Good battle for the 6th spot starting to form up. Austin Siebert going side by side with Jake Gallardo, and they've got the Skyrocket Kelly Shryock right behind them. Gallardo using the top side to his advantage, gets around the Kenny Style number 16 of Siebert. So right now the top 5 have broken away, but still a good battle back there for the 6th spot. Now Gallardo takes over the 6th spot for good. Jim Moody trying to put some pressure on the Skyrocket of Shryock.
Rodney Sanders took a look to the bottom side in 3 and 4 that last lap, and he goes right back down there again. He'll run the high side in 1 and 2, but 3 and 4, bottom line, trying to find some momentum. They'll get around TP, Terry Phillips in the number 2 spot as they continue to chase that yellow and white and black car 99 of Jesse Sabing.
Say that battle for the second spot is closing in on your leader. Sanders now right to the inside of Phillips. Phillips still using the top side to his liking, but now Sanders looks like he may have found something about the high-low groove to about the middle of the racetrack. But right now, Phillips is better off of turn number 2, but Sanders starting to get well off of 3 and 4. Meanwhile, your leader, Jesse Sobbing, about to put Larry Harvey 1 lap down.
Coming up to lap traffic, and I mean heavy at the halfway mark here tonight. Sobbing blows past the 3 car of Larry Harvey. Harvey goes a lap down. Here comes Phillips, and here comes Colonel Sanders with Bittinger now battling with Jeremy Payne for 4th and 5th.
Now Jesse Sobbing looking to put Austin Johnson 1 lap down. Johnson on the low side. Sobbing will have to stay on the top shelf. He has not left there for the most part of this first half. We're just a couple laps away from the halfway point. Still traffic getting heavier. Sanders all over the back end of Terry Phillips. Meanwhile, Nick Bittinger back in that 4th spot. Jeremy Payne still rounds out your top 5.
It rounds it out, and you better be rounded and ready. As lap traffic for Sobbing. Here comes Sanders again, taking a look inside of the 75 of Phillips. Cannot pull the trigger as they come up on Jim Bodie in 71. Phillips will go downstairs. Sanders will go up top, try and diamond off the corner. Look at the run for Sanders. Oh, my life! Does that thing look like it's on steroids? What a run off of turn 2 for Sanders now to 2nd.
Lon Elke, they call him the Rocket for a reason. He's showing it right now. The low side starting to come in. Jesse Sobbing is noticing that. He slides up in front of a couple of lap cars. Rodney Sanders now using the low side. Terry Phillips now a little bit further behind. Pair of MB Customs going at it for the race lead. Sanders looking underneath. Sobbing going top shelf.
Rodney Sanders out of Happy, Texas, a Swan Energy car 20. And he had got a run off of turn 2. I tell you, that thing gets bite, and it just bit and gone. Makes that straightaway about another 100 yards, and he used all of that, get his power, to run down Jesse Sobbing. But the birthday boy isn't just going to give this one up, as they will dogfight it to end. This one hit it on as we work lap 24.
You're watching the best racing action on television, the Grassroots Racing Show.
Tell you what, Rodney Sanders is better off turns 1 and 2. Sobbing better off turns 3 and 4. But here they still have some lap traffic. Sanders, I don't know, Jesse Sobbing not in the position for a pick and roll move. Sobbing still hanging on to the top side. You'll see Sanders a little bit better through turns 1 and 2. Here comes Sanders for the lead. Sobbing right on the top side, now about half a car length. Sanders dive bombs into 3, pokes the nose out in front, slides up the hill. Rocket, Rodney Sanders now the leader. What a race we've got going for the MB Custom guys.
Well, Jimmy Mars has got to be loving this. And right now the unit, Grant Snyder, saying that's the way you're supposed to do it. Back up front here tonight. Sanders will lead Sobbing in 2nd. Phillips sits in 3rd as we watch farther back now with Nick Bittinger, Jeremy Payne, your top 5. Rodney Sanders showing why he is your national champion here tonight, starting 12th, started 12th and has come up to lead. And I believe it was lap 25 of our 40-lap A-main feature.
Say you could start Rocket Rodney back in St. Joseph, Missouri, and he'd still get out to the race lead. And now as he puts your pole setter Trevor Hunt 1 lap down. Now Terry Phillips looking to the inside. He's gotten around the lap car. That's the aid of Mark Hoover. Now Terry Phillips back to the top side, goes to the 75 to try to chase down Sobbing. But now Rodney Sanders, it is all his race as he now looks to put the 21T of Lance Town 1 lap down. And he'll next go after Lucas Schott in the 69.
Rodney Sanders out of Happy, Texas, of Wichita Tank Racing, car 20, and this kid is smooth as glass. 10 laps remaining here tonight. Sabine remains in second. Jesse, who started second on the field, the 99 car, and Phillips now begins to put a little more pressure on in car 75 as the laps continue to click off here at Lakeside Speedway.
Tell you what, the battle for the fourth spot not going away just yet. Nick Binninger trying to fend off the 186 of Jeremy Payne. Payne was better off of 4 that time around, but now Binninger putting some distance between himself and the 186. That's the battle for the fourth spot. Then you got Jake Gallardo back in the 6th spot. Kelly Shryock 7th. Darren Fuqua is 8th. Austin Siebert is the 9th spot. And Jim Bodie rounding out your top 10 so far. We are less than 10 laps away from the finish.
Indeed, on lap number 32, Sanders will go and click lap 33 on the scoreboard here tonight as he is demolishing through this field here tonight in our A main feature. Lap cars in between, you see Jesse Sabine now just entering turn 3 with Terry Phillips right there with him in that 75, and Sanders already down into turn number 1.
Tell you, with Chad Lyle 1 lap down, now he's about to put the Y9 of Aaron Murray 1 lap down. That is 8 cars, 8 lap cars separating your leader from second, and now Sabine just making it past Trevor Hunt. Those two guys both started on the front row together, but now Sabine on the lead lap, Hunt 1 lap down. And now Rodney Sanders still in lap traffic, looking to put Scotty Roberts and Brian Williams each a lap down.
And look at Terry Phillips going inside of Trevor Hunt. Tried to sneak one on, but didn't make it happen. Sabine back upstairs. TP. Terry Phillips back on the bottom. And Sanders already into turn number 1 as we've got 3 to go. The cream of the crop here tonight at Lakeside Speedway for the inaugural running of the USRA Nationals, and Rodney Sanders just keeps looking to add to the checking account as we come on lap 38.
I think nearly 30 A-feature wins with the United States Modified Touring Series this season alone, including 2 big $10,000 victories. He won at King of America. He won at the Dirt Track World Championships earlier this year. Just a couple laps to go for the Rocket from Happy, Texas. But still Jesse Sabine and Terry Phillips battling it out for the 2nd spot. And a little bit further back, Jeremy Payne on the outside, Nick Binninger. That's the battle for the 4th spot. Payne with a pick and roll move on Binninger. He'll take 4th for a short time. Sanders takes the white flag.
Rodney Sanders out of Happy, Texas. The Kinrad Tank Racing Geddes powered MB Custom. And this kid is as smooth as they come. And I mean to tell you, performance proven MB Custom. Those American Racer KK 704s will carry him to victory lane. Sanders wins the inaugural running here at Lakeside Speedway. 2nd place will go to Jesse Sabine. 3rd place will go to Terry Phillips, Jeremy Payne. Binninger will come home 4th in the 3B, followed by Jeremy Payne in car 186. Wow, what a whooping. Again, here tonight from Rodney Sanders out of Happy, Texas. That's Swan Energy, Kinrad Tank Racing, putting 5 more grand in a direct deposit here tonight for the USRA Nationals. And that Chevrolet power plant never missed a beat here tonight. Congratulations to him. Jesse Sabine started 2nd, finishes 2nd. I think we're going to see more out of that 33-year-old. Again, in a very, very good running for that MB Custom car here this evening.
Welcome back to the Grassroots Racing Show. Hope you've enjoyed the racing action from Kansas City at Lakeside Speedway. It was the USRA National Championship event, paid $5,000 to win. We told the viewers that this was a stellar field and some really good running for 40 laps. $5,000 to win. Rodney Sanders out of Happy, Texas. He was certainly happy that day. He was celebrating his, I think it was his 25th birthday.
I think that's right, and we see his name at the top of the list quite often.
We do.
I'm kind of impressed with number 11 there. You recognize that name?
The guy that finished 11th?
Yes.
We raced against him, Kenny Schrader.
Yeah,
and
he's liable to show up any place just
yeah.
to get into a race.
Yeah, he's a fun guy to race with, good clean racer, always competitive, has a good time. But man, that's a who's who of the racing series when you take a look at Terry Phillips in 3rd place, and you can go down to 28th, and there's Tim Carrick, won $700 for finishing 28th, and that's a good field. Hope you've enjoyed the racing. Stay tuned.